Hello everybody, it's me, Mr. Ripcord, and today I wanted to talk about how I feel about the Oculus Quest with like 1 month in. I'm pretty sure it's been a month. I can't quite remember, but I'm pretty sure it's a month. Um, I wanted to talk about the Quest on how I feel about it now since it's been a bit. I had some technical difficulties with it, but I finally actually got to get side quests to work because they finally came out with a program for that. Oh, and if my mic sounds like absolute ass, it's because I have no choice but to use a webcam mic because my mic on my headset broke. But I'll be getting a new mic later down the line. Anyway, so as I was talking about, with the Quest, I love it. It's a good VR headset. Do I miss my mixed reality? Some things I do miss about it. Yes, I'll get to that in a second. But more on the Quest. The screen is good. God rays are a lot less than it was on the mixed reality because with the mixed reality it made it look blurry and it was annoying. But the God rays are a lot less, but they're still there. They still are annoying depending on what you're looking at, but they're not that bad. Because I'm pretty much used to them, right? Also, I find the FOV is a lot more than it was on the Windows Mixed Reality that I personally had, which was the Acer version. It just did not have a lot of FOV. I think it's because of where my eyes were placed. I am not sure, because people argued with me about that, and they say that the FOV is still bigger on the original Mixed Realities than it is on the Quest. But for me, in my personal perspective, it fits my IPD much better, and I see much more than I'm used to, which was a big upgrade for me. The screen is a big upgrade. The FOV is a massive upgrade for me, and the comfort is, I will admit, good on both, unless if you break the hinge on a mixed reality, which makes you lose a lot of FOV, and when you look down, it just flips up, and it's so annoying. But I did fix that later on. But if I were to say which one's better in comfortability, it's definitely the Quest. The Quest is much more comfortable than my old mixed reality. My old mixed reality would push up on my forehead, and I would hate that. It's more like I hate those headset straps. You guys might like them, and that's fine. That's your opinion. I don't like them. I absolutely despise it. I like the Quest, but I have a lot less buttons now. And you're like, wait, the mixed reality had buttons? Technically, but it was a touchpad. See, you got a lot more buttons, and if you go through VR chat, you can unlock certain things. I couldn't do it. It's like an animation lock that you can unlock to do more emotes kind of thing. But that's for animations. You can't really do much with your fingers in that game. So basically with the mixed reality, I had a lot more buttons than I did on the Quest. But I do not mind the finger control. It was complicated at first to control it, but having to point and do a handgun to do a sword is a bit annoying, because now as soon as I let go of that sword to lock it, like lock the emote, I can't lock it because one movement of that hand and it changes constantly, so I find that a bit annoying. But it's still really cool about that, so that's why I'm getting a new avatar sometime soon to do no emotes and only use hand gestures and fingers. For the Quest, I am also going to download the finger tracking mod for the Quest, so I can use my full fingers in VR chat, which will be very, very cool. Also, I like that I can take it on the go and use it on my computer. I would recommend this headset. Not as much anymore after what I've thought about it. The tracking is the best tracking I've ever experienced, besides the HTC Vive when I used that, because that's base station tracking. I never used it. I used it when I used to go to that convention here in Canada. It's where you get to test out certain VRs. I think that's where I went to go test the Index, and that's where I have my opinion on the Index. So with the Quest, I would not put it up against a Index, but I would put it up against the HP Reverb. The HP Reverb G2, not the G1. But comparing the two, I would say, comfortability wise, the controllers are comfortable in every game except for one for me. Other people will disagree with me. It's probably because my hands are very small. Is that playing Beat Saber, this also happened with the mixed reality. If I held the mixed reality controllers in a way that I hated, the old mixed reality ones were great for Beat Saber, not in tracking, because of course you still got really shit scores with that. What I mean is holding them, because they're like handles, they're like swords. You hold them like handles. With the Quest controllers, they're more shaped like a gun kind of feel, right? So when I'm swinging, I don't put my finger on the joystick, if that's what you guys thinking I'm doing, and that's why it's uncomfortable. I put my fingers on the resting pad they have, like in their old CV1. And when I do that, I find that I have to crack my knuckles to get them back to being comfortable again, a lot more than I had to with the mixed reality controllers, which are annoying, but in every other game I don't have a problem with that. It's only Beat Saber, which you guys will obviously disagree with me on, which is fine. That's fine. It's your guys' opinion. I just have really small hands. And even though the Quest controllers are pretty small, they're a bit bigger than the G2 controllers that you guys are like, no it's not. Well, the big ass ring in the front makes it look big, but if you take that ring away, it's actually the handle is a lot more thinner and smaller than on the Quest 2s. Anyway, besides that, overall Quest review, head strap is okay. People I think overreact on how uncomfortable it is, because it's really not that uncomfortable. It can be at times if you wear it wrong, but if you wear it right, you get used to it and it feels really comfortable. The face pad, I would say definitely change it out. I haven't changed mine out, but I would change it out for more of a comfortable one, because the sponge material makes your face itch over. If you play it over an hour, your face starts to itch a bit and it starts to press into your face more, and it leaves this red mark around your face just like the old CV1 used to do. And people say that the headphones on the Quest suck, which I would agree with only for music, but if you're talking about gun games or sound effects in general, they sound great, and I like how they're off the ear, so I know what's going on around me, and that's good. The tracking is great. It runs at 90 hertz now, which is great. I heard that there was a rumor about 120 hertz, maybe, and that would be cool. That would be fantastic. Another problem I had is that with the USB port, I had to return my first Quest, and I got a new one. This one works fine now, but sometimes the mic won't work, and it gets very annoying, but that's an easy fix. You just gotta go through shit to fix that, and sometimes VRChat just won't pick it up, which gets really annoying, but I fixed that, and I find like they could avoid that and fix that in software, I hope. The double tap motion to see what's around you with the cameras is excellent, because when I'm playing Beat Saber and I want to go take a drink after playing a song, double tap, walk over to my desk, grab a water bottle, slurp some water down, and walk back into my play area, and then double tap it again, and I'm ready to go again. I love that. I love that so much. And overall, I would say it's definitely better than my mixed reality. Anyway, the things I miss about the mixed reality now is you can throw things better with a mixed reality. Everybody will definitely disagree with me on that, but hear me out. Why? Is because I feel like it's the way they built it and the way they made it work. It's because when I always used to play Tron in VRChat with my friends to throw the frisbee, I dominated that stuff with my mixed reality. My friends would always have problems, especially with the CV1. Whenever they try and throw it, it just won't throw, because it would throw like a couple inches ahead and then come right back to them, and it's like it doesn't hit me, and they had to really yank it to throw a frisbee. But with me, I could easily just like really lightly I could throw it. With the Quest, I have a little bit more throwing problems now, because I find that throwing doesn't work as good as on my old mixed reality. Everybody will definitely disagree with me on that, and I understand that. It's because the tracking is so bad. But for some reason, throwing things like grenades, Frisbees in VR chat, or throwing things in VR chat in general is a lot easier than it is on the Quest from the mixed reality. Also, another thing that I missed is multiple buttons, because you had a lot of buttons on the Quest controller. On the mixed reality controllers, you had so many buttons because of the way the touchpads worked, and that was fantastic. But I hated how they controlled the VR chat, because you were allowed to use the joysticks now, and I absolutely hated them because it had no dead zone. So each time you would accidentally tap the joystick, you would infinitely walk forward, and you have to like shake the controller to make it stop. Like with the joystick, shake the joystick until it stops. That was annoying. With the VR headset, it was a fine VR headset for getting into VR for a start, and I still think it's a good start to get into VR. Just get the Reverb, HP Reverb G1 if you're getting a start, if that's what you're heading for. Get that one. Don't get any other freaking mixed realities. They are bad unless if it's the Samsung Odyssey, then that's fine as well. Samsung Odyssey and HP Reverb G1 are fine headsets to get into VR. Also, with the Reverb G2, I would say the tracking isn't as good, but everything else on the headset is better than both the Index and the Quest 2 by a long shot. Except for FOV. That is different. It might be more than the Quest 2, but not as much as the Index. But if you take off the faceplate of the Windows Mixed Reality G2, you could easily put on Velcro straps or whatever it is, Velcro adhesive, and put on a Odyssey. I think it's the Odyssey faceplate, and use that to get more FOV out of it, which I saw on MRTV. Shout out to MRTV. So, anyway, would I recommend the Quest 2 at this point? I would wait till they figure out to fix some bugs with the software first, and then maybe get it. But overall, the screen resolution is the second best screen resolution in a VR headset that you can buy right now. I'm saying like right now because there's other headsets on the way that are like really, really high resolution. So right now, the Quest 2 has the second highest resolution. And okay colors, good enough for what you're doing. And the darks are sure bad, and they're also bad on the Index. But if you want darks, then get a Reverb G2 if that's what you're into for horror games or whatever. But the darks aren't actually that bad on the Quest 2 and Index. You could definitely see that they're a little more grayer than they should be, but it doesn't ruin the experience, so don't worry about it. Especially in Five Nights at Freddy's when I was playing it. It really didn't really ruin anything. It was fine. But if you were choosing a headset now, I would still recommend the HP Reverb G2 over the Index and over the Quest 2. My second recommendation would definitely be the Index. My third, the Quest 2. Why the Index in second place, even though it has a really poor resolution over the other two headsets? It is still, the resolution isn't that bad. There's barely, you can still see a screen door effect, but it's still, it doesn't ruin the experience on an Index, so that's fine. You get a big FOV too, so that's also fine. But my overall review of the Quest 2, it's fine. It's an okay headset. I don't hate it. I don't like it. I think I'm okay with it. It's good if I'm going on the go, because I realize I'm on the go a lot lately. So, it's a good headset for me. I was debating on buying an HTC Vive, a original HTC Vive, for my PC VR and keeping my Quest off to use it as a standalone headset. So, yeah, I might just get an HTC Vive and maybe upgrade just the headset later on down the line to a HP Reverb, use the HTC Vive controllers for now, and use the base stations for full body tracking, whatnot. But yeah, I might do that. That might not be true or not. I don't know if I actually am going to. But if I do, that would be cool. So anyway, I'm going to wrap up the video now. So my overall review is okay. I will give the Quest a 7 out of 10. it is a okay headset, and if you're getting into VR and if you do not have a gaming PC, then get it. If you have a PlayStation and you want PlayStation VR, definitely choose the Quest over the PlayStation VR. You'll have a better experience with the Quest than on PlayStation VR. Unless if you're really into PlayStation, then sure, get it, whatever. But if you don't have a console, don't have a PC, then the Quest is definitely for you. You can take it everywhere you want to go. You can play VR chat on it. Sure, you won't be able to see other models, and go into other worlds. But maybe they'll have an update for that to change all that, maybe. Or maybe other stuff like that. But anyway, if I'm rating the 3 headsets that I recommend, I'll give the Windows Mixed Reality HP Reverb G2 a 9.5 out of 10, the Index a 8.5 out of 10, and the Quest 2 a 7 out of 10 out of all the VRs that I've tested, which were the 3 newest, I guess, would make sense. But yeah, that's my final review on the Quest 2. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys want to hear more about VRs, please leave a like on the video. Comment down below if you guys want me to talk about consoles, anything that is tech. And yeah, that's my overall review. Please subscribe, leave a like, hit that bell icon, and I'll talk to you dudes later. Bye-bye.